I'm so done with all the lies. I'm done hiding behind a wall of silence, behind the carefully crafted smiles, behind the rehearsed I'm fine-s and half-truths. I'm tired of pretending that everything is simple, that my heart isn't aching to scream the truth every time I look at you. I'm done with all the pretenses and the acts I've forced myself into for so long. I can't do it anymore. So let me be brutally honest with you today. You are not just a friend to me. You're not just someone I enjoy spending time with. You're not just a sweet and caring person who happens to understand me better than most. You're not just my safe space, though you are the one place in this chaotic world where I feel truly at peace. And you're not just someone who happens to be good for me. You are so much more. You are the love of my life. You are the one who lives in my thoughts day and night, the one who has unknowingly claimed every inch of my heart. You are the ruler of my emotions, the center of my dreams, the one I never stop wishing for even when I pretend otherwise. I've tried, for so long, to keep this hidden. I've lied to myself countless times, telling my heart to stop feeling so much, to stop hoping, to stop believing in something more. I convinced myself that being close to you as a friend was enough. But the truth is, it's not enough. It has never been enough. You've been there for me in ways no one else ever has. You've guided me through my confusion, supported me when I was breaking, motivated me to be better, and protected me when I couldn't protect myself. You've seen me at my lowest, my weakest, and still, you never turned away. You're the only person I trust completely, the only person I can be vulnerable with without the fear of being judged or misunderstood. With you, I don't have to pretend. I can just be. And that, in itself, is love. You know my heart. You understand my thoughts even before I voice them. You read my silences like they're loud confessions. I can express my dreams, my fears, my failures, my madness, and you accept it all with grace and patience. You've seen both the light and dark parts of me, and still, you stay. You try so hard to make sure I'm always okay, always doing the right thing, always becoming the best version of myself. And maybe that's the problem. I've been too focused on doing the right thing for everyone else, that I forgot what it means to be right for myself. Well, I don't want to live like that anymore. I don't want to suppress my truth for the sake of comfort or expectations. I want to be honest, with myself, and with you. I want to stop running, stop hiding, stop denying what's been true all along. I'm in love with you. I don't care about what others might think. I don't care if people say it's inappropriate or complicated or messy. I don't care about the so-called rules anymore. I've followed them all my life, and all they've done is leave me empty. What I care about is being true to my heart. I care about finally saying what I've wanted to say for so long. I love you. I have loved you for what feels like forever. And I'm done pretending otherwise. You've always held a special place in my heart, long before I was willing to admit it to myself. I can't even pinpoint when it started. Maybe it was the way you listened without interrupting, or the way you smiled at me like I mattered, or the way your presence made everything feel a little more bearable. I was a coward back then. I didn't have the strength to face what I felt. I didn't have the courage to risk losing our friendship for a shot at something more. So I buried my feelings. I told myself I was strong enough to live with them quietly. But I'm not. I'm tired of living in fear. I'm tired of letting doubt win. I don't want to spend the rest of my life wondering what if. I want to take this chance, no matter how terrifying it is. I want to stop wasting time, because life is too short to keep holding back. I've spent so much of my life worrying about other people's happiness, putting their needs above mine. But today, I choose myself. I choose my truth. I choose you. I'm coming to you with nothing but the truth in my heart. I'm offering it all, messy, raw, real, on a silver platter. I don't expect anything in return. I don't know what you'll say. But I hope, with everything in me, that you'll accept it. Because this isn't just a confession. It's a liberation. It's me, finally free, finally honest, finally whole. And I hope, somehow, you feel the same. These past few days, I found myself constantly waiting for your text, for some sign from you. I don't know why I was so sure I'd hear from you. Deep inside, something kept telling me that you were thinking about me, that maybe you missed me too. But now, as I reflect on everything, I realize I was probably wrong. It wasn't the first time either. I've often imagined so many scenarios in my mind, made-up moments, conversations that never happened, possibilities that had no grounding in reality. I convinced myself of meanings behind your words and gestures, even when there was no real reason to. And all of this because I've longed for your love so deeply, so desperately, that even the tiniest glimmer of hope was enough to send my heart racing and my thoughts spiraling. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. You've made yourself clear more than once. You've said you don't feel the same way about me. But still, my heart stubbornly refuses to believe it. I keep hoping, keep waiting, keep holding on to the illusion that something might change. That one day you'll wake up and realize you feel the same for me. It's irrational, I know that. And yet, I keep wishing for a miracle that was never promised. In doing so, I've turned myself into someone I barely recognize, someone clinging to unrealistic expectations, someone who's constantly overthinking and reading too much into everything you do. What makes it harder is that you're kind to me. You care. You've always treated me with respect, and some days, you're incredibly sweet. But I've come to understand now that kindness doesn't always equal love. Just because someone is gentle and thoughtful doesn't mean they are in love with you. I let myself believe otherwise, and that was my mistake. I created meanings where there were none. I built a dream out of thin air, thinking your warmth was a sign of something deeper, something romantic. But that dream was mine alone. You never gave me false hope, I created it myself. I've been foolish, I admit it. I'm not proud of how attached I became, or how much I let my feelings cloud my judgment. It hurts to say this, but I have to accept that, to you, I am just a friend. Nothing more. And no matter how much I wish things were different, that's the truth. I need to stop letting a few kind words or moments make me believe there's more to this than there really is. I need to stop building up hopes and stories in my mind. It's not fair to you, and it's certainly not fair to myself. I'm not angry with you. In fact, I'm grateful. You've been patient with me, even when I let my emotions get the better of me. You didn't lead me on, and I respect that. This is not your fault, it never was. All those dreams and expectations I carried in my heart were my own creation. If anything, I wish I had listened to my mind instead of my heart. Maybe then, I wouldn't feel so broken, so hopeless now. But I've come to a point where I know I have to let go. I can't keep living like this, stuck in fantasies, lost in thoughts of what could have been. I need to live in the present, not in the world I built in my head. I need to take care of myself, to find peace within rather than searching for it in someone else's eyes. It's become clear to me now that you are not my future. As hard as it is to say that, it's also freeing in a strange way. I've been holding on for far too long, and now, it's time to release it all. I'm sorry if I ever made you uncomfortable or overwhelmed you with my feelings. I know that you've had to bear more than your share because of my one-sided affection. I didn't mean to trouble you, I just didn't know how to stop myself. But I'm learning now. Slowly, but surely, I'm understanding that love isn't about forcing someone to feel the same way. It's about acceptance, respect, and sometimes, letting go. From now on, I want to focus on becoming the best version of myself. Not for you, not to win your affection, but for me. I need to grow, to heal, to reclaim the parts of myself I lost while chasing something that was never truly mine. I want to let go of the obsession, the longing, and instead pour that energy into building a life that brings me joy, independent of anyone else. I won't make the same mistakes again. I've learned, painfully but necessarily, that love cannot be one-sided and survive. It's time I start loving myself the way I hoped you would love me. Thank you for your kindness, for your friendship, and for your honesty. It may not be the ending I dreamed of, but maybe it's the beginning of something better, something real. For me.